Today is a very special day. We're going to be experiencing a new Marina album together. I've been gone for a few days on vacation and I just got back today and I immediately sat my butt down to listen to Princess of Power by Marina because you know the entire vacation I was thinking about this album and how I hadn't heard it yet and how I was so excited to listen to it. Princess of Power, aka Pop, which is kind of iconic. I really love the tie-in there of like, it's pop music, but it's Princess of Power. We have heard together the 3 singles and I have been very open about my opinions on them. I loved Butterfly. I listened to that song like religiously. Cuntissimo, I was not a fan of. And then Cupid's Girl, I like as well. I would say I'm really excited about this album. Obviously like 2 out of 3 singles being something that I really liked. I'm excited going into it and I have high hopes that it's going to be a very like fun, cute album. I've heard a couple of different snippets from it on Instagram and it just sounds really girly, really fun, just a vibe. So we do have a music video as well, I believe, for I Heart You. That was the snippet I heard on Instagram. Absolutely loved it. I'm also very excited to listen to Rollercoaster and Metallic Stallion. I would say those are like really grabbing my attention. Digital Fantasy I heard a snippet of as well and it was also really good. So let's jump in. We are starting with the title track, Princess of Power. Always intrigued when an artist starts with the title track, like how is she going to bring us into the album and how is this going to set up the entire theme and arc of the album. I also just want to say I'm so grateful she didn't make this a single and that I haven't heard it because I love going in completely blind with the first track. So I'm always nervous going into albums from artists that I like though. I've talked about this because there's always a chance that I'm just going to absolutely hate it.
A tale as old as time, a story just like mine.
Okay.
Treat you right, but love is on design. I confuse love with control, love with manipulation. This spaceship has left the station. I've been hurt by those who were supposed to treat me right, but love is my desire. And I live this hour, been living life locked up in a tower, but now I'm blooming like a flower. To my world, princess of power, I'm gonna glow like a meteor shower. Welcome to my world, princess of power. Big love, big aura, big heart, big fedora. Big love, big aura, big heart, big fedora. I taught myself how to love again. I've been hurt by those who were supposed to treat me right.
We all have. Also, I love the vocals on that line.
It's my desire, and I live this hour.
Is that a sample? Sounds familiar.
But now I'm blooming like a flower. Welcome to my world, princess of power.
That part goes hard.
To go through a transformation.
So
I'm gonna glow like a meteor shower. It's not too late to change, 'cause love is in the giving, not on the. You see, love don't make you weak. But now I'm blooming like a flower.
this is so electro heart coded.
Like a meteor shower.
Oh my god.
Welcome to my world, princess of power. Big love, big aura, big heart, big fedora. Welcome to my world, princess of power.
Welcome to the world of electro heart. Okay, so that was the first track. Cool. Like that was a 4-minute song and it felt like I lived 5 lifetimes. First of all, I absolutely loved that song. That was my favorite song of all the songs that we've gotten so far. Oh my god, I don't even know where to begin. I love how it started, you know, and we didn't know where it was going. And then all of a sudden we're in this freaking video game, roller coaster type of weird, amazing place that was a totally different world. Like I loved that sound, you know, it was so different for her. It was so fun, but it really did give me Electra Heart vibes. Like a lot of the melodies in the song, some of the lyrics really reminded me of Electra Heart, which you know is one of my favorite Marina albums. So I'm definitely here for all of those vibes. I also love the lyrics and the vocals so much. Like the vocals really elevated the song for me and like made it just feel so Marina, you know? It just felt so Marina. It felt so in her pocket of like doing the random falsetto and like just the little roller coaster loop-de-loos with her voice. It's always just so beautiful to see how she's gonna sing any line. And then the lyrics as well, you know, it sounded like a reinvention song, kind of like the other singles we've gotten, like Butterfly. Very confidence driven, like I'm going to reinvent my life, like I know who I am. A tale as old as time, a story just like mine. I love, again, kind of taking something classic, A Tale as Old as Time, Beauty and the Beast, but making it her own. I feel like she did the same thing with the production. She took something familiar, that kind of like video game-esque production, and made it her own. She made it Marina. I confused love with control. Okay, power and control. I just love the whole freaking aesthetic of this song, like how she brings in the spaceship lyric and like the transformation, the meteor shower, like it all has this very cohesive imagery and aesthetic throughout, which I absolutely love. I lived the sweet, I lived the sour, I've been living locked up in a tower. My favorite line. Now I'm blooming like a flower. Reminded me of her song Flowers. So let's continue. We're getting into Butterfly and Cuntissimo. We're probably just gonna breeze through these so that we can get to the rest of the album, but I will listen just for like the cohesion of the album. And now that I think about it, this kind of sounds like a video game too.
Sometimes people gonna let you down.
It is a good continuation of Princess of Power.
Being on my own, all these people.
It's just so light and pretty and floaty, and I feel like a little butterfly.
I'm a butterfly, you just never see my energy. I'm already high,
Floating on the breeze.
Trust no bitch, even people that you love. Butterfly. Red, gold, orange, blue. Too bad you'll never see.
So confident. She's just sharing her truth.
Parts of me had to die. Too bad you'll never see the colors inside me. Too bad you'll never see.
I hope more of this playful side comes out throughout the album as well. I love that song to this day. I haven't listened to it in a minute, but I love it so much. Okay, the next one's Cuntissimo. Not my favorite song, but of course we're gonna listen to it. I already wanna say, I feel like this album is going to be conceptual in nature, similar to Electra Heart. Like obviously Princess of Power starting out was already really conceptual and thematic, and Butterfly too, like it literally makes you feel like a butterfly sonically. Lyrically, it's along the same vein of like a metaphor about butterflies. So I feel like this whole album is going to be very conceptual, potentially very thematic. I'm so excited now to just continue this because this is already so fascinating. This part is amazing. It is just quite a different vibe from the first two tracks. And then it's all of a sudden kind of makes sense.
I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star. I'll be shining wherever you are. Push a bra in my diamonds.
Gift from my ex-husband, Cuntissimo. I already feel like the first three tracks are very similar lyrically, so it'll be interesting to see if she explores other themes throughout the album or if that is kind of like this redundant theme that she's hitting home throughout the entire project.
I live the American life, so I do it.
I low-key love this bridge too.
Not your fault you fell in love.
It's in hard. Oh, I already love the start of Rollercoaster. It hit harder in the context of the album. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of had the time of my life listening to that. It just goes on a while with the same kind of lyrics, and I think that's my main critique of it. But the next song is called Rollercoaster. I'm so excited for this one because for some reason I've recently been absolutely obsessed with watching rollercoaster POVs on YouTube. I have no idea why. It has become my main hobby. I feel like she's gonna take us on a freaking roller coaster, and I'm here for that.
I wanna go on a roller coaster. I wanna go where the free ones live.
The way it like goes back back and forth between the light airy and like the dark heavy.
Never going back to the place I live now.
It's the sing-songy, playful vocals and lyrics again.
I wanna swim topless in the ocean, have sex on the sand, on the grass, in the garden, spread me like a picnic on the floor in the forest, 'cause I don't wanna live if I can't be honest. Baby, I've been down so low. The more I love myself, the higher up I wanna go.
We're going up the lift hill. I'm confused internally because like this is just so interesting, is it not? And I just don't know how to feel about it yet, but I will just say that I'm obsessed with the vocals on this song. I love how her voice is literally a roller coaster, like going up and down and all around, and she's taking you through that journey of like the ups and the downs. Like that is really cool. That's what I'm saying when I say concept album. I mean that the sonics of every song are going to like match the title of the song. Like roller coaster, we're on a roller coaster. Butterfly, you are a butterfly. Like you become the song, if that makes sense. It's so interesting.
Baby, I've been down so.
I love the valleys of her voice.
Higher up I wanna go. That was the moment I knew.
That was one that when it started, I absolutely hated it, low-key. And then by the end of the song, I loved it. And I thought it was so cool and so unique how she brought you along for that roller coaster ride. And I just want to say this album is already unlike anything I've ever heard in my life. It is so interesting. It is so unique. And I feel like love or hate it, that's the truth. Like that is just true. It is different. It is something unique happening right here. I like it so far. I am really enjoying it. It's like really fun, so playful. I feel like I'm at a carnival or something. The next track is called Cupid's Girl. We've already heard it, boo. We've already listened to it many a time. Yeah, we're just gonna go through this one and then we will get into Metallic Stallion. Every song is a ride.
I'm gonna fall.
At a theme park. I feel like I'm at a theme park.
I've got my bow and my love is ready to take flight. So dance into the light. Shoot down with an arrow like boom, boom, boom.
And she worked with CJ Barron on this album, who I do want to shout out because he did Portals by Melanie Martinez. He does a great job of making like really playful sounding music that can also sound dark and like really interesting, really fresh. I've always really liked his stuff, at least with Melanie, the stuff that I've heard. So yeah, I am vibing with the playful, unexpected, like chaotic kind of nature of it.
Don't panic when it hits.
Like that. That's what I mean by concept, idea, theme.
I wanna show you how to trust. Want you to see what love is. I wanna show you happiness so you don't have to fear it.
Want you to see what love is. I want to show you happiness so you don't have to fear it. We're already getting lyrical parallels on this album.
You've fallen before and it hurt.
The bridges are kind of going hard already. Probably the least cohesive with the other tracks so far, but it still kind of worked in the realm. I feel like it was a little bit different, a little bit darker. But the next one is Metallic Stallion. I'm so excited for this one. I don't know why. Just the title alone is enough to make me curious. This is already the most fun I've had in a while. Okay, this is like just such a freaking party to listen to this album. So let's keep going.
I had a dream that I'd always been yours.
Slowing it down.
My metallic stallion races off, but I chase him fast till I get on top. I'm the one he can't break off. Been wishing that it's true, that you'll be for me. Been wondering where you are, to keep you close to me.
The high notes are insane.
But I'm gonna be ready, gonna sing my song. My metallic stallion races off, but I chase him fast till I get on top.
You do
Till
kind
his
of...
rains come on.
This does kind of... And maybe I'm reaching, but this does kind of feel like you're on horseback, riding through a breezy day. Very slowly, just kind of gliding through.
Cause he acts so tough, but he likes it soft. No, he's scared of love, but all bets are off. I'm the one he can't break off.
Ooh. I love Till His Reins Come Off. I chase him fast till I get on top, till his reins come off, because he acts so tough, but he likes it soft. He's a softie. She's in love with a guy who on the outside seems like he has a tough shell to crack, but then you get inside and it's soft. That's cute. We're getting those strings that were on Cuntissimo.
No, my baby.
I'm there. I'm with the horse.
Cause he'd rather be alone than have to walk alone. My metallic stallion races off, but I chase him fast till I get on top.
I'm here for the horse clomps.
Oh,
That's so interesting how she's making a beat out of that.
no, he's scared of love, but all bets are off.
Marina, the fuck is this?
I'm the one he can't break off.
Cuntissimo, part
Ever since I was young, love had me confused.
And then all of a sudden it's a western. We're in a ghost town and there's a standoff. I just want to say this album is cinematic as hell. Like, I'm literally seeing everything in my mind like a freaking movie.
You know that I'd always stay, but you just keep running away. Now I see that you don't wanna be saved. My metallic stallion races off, but I chase him fast till I get on top. Till his reins come off.
Thought she said his brains. I was like, what is happening? She did not bring the strings in. That was the most cinematic song I've ever heard in my life. I felt like it was something out of Spirit. What was it called? But like that old horse movie? I don't know. I kept like picturing that kind of vibe. I liked it. It was a grower for me. The first half, I felt a little bit disappointed that there wasn't more sound there. But I kind of adapted to the fact that it was just a slower, again, kind of more cinematic vibe. Like it wasn't supposed to be in your face and playful and juvenile like some of the other sounds in the other songs. But then the second half was like where it took flight for me. I'm obsessed with the way she made a beat out of literal horse hoof movements. Like, who does that? Marina apparently does that. I'm obsessed with the whole Western soundscape that came in. Like, that Western sound effect was really cool. Like, I felt like it was very tastefully done. It wasn't overdone. It wasn't too much. It was a little bit camp, but it wasn't too much to the point that I was like, okay, this is cheesy. And I think part of that is just her vocal delivery is just so beautiful. You can't help but like take her seriously. You know, it's a fun listen and it's so interesting all throughout so far. And we're only halfway through. And I already feel like I've lived so many lifetimes. So the next track is called Je ne sais quoi. So I'm curious if this is going to be in English or French. I would kind of love a Marina song in French. Again, so cinematic, the layering.
In my garden, you're in the sun. Give you a lesson in seduction. I don't care what they do, 'cause I've never been loved by somebody like you. You got that je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi. I'm falling for you, don't know who you are. I'm so into you, you're harder than gold. So obsessed, yeah.
You're hotter than God. What does that even mean? Okay.
Maybe we're both as bad as each other. When cryptic people mirror each other. I don't care what they say, I don't care what they do. You got that je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi. I'm falling for you.
The strings again.
I'm so into you, you're harder than gold. Je ne sais quoi, you kiss me et voilà.
I have to pause because first of all, I just want to say she keeps sneaking these little poetic lyrics inside the songs and thinking we won't notice. But I'm noticing. I really like the line, heartbreak is hard, but loving is tougher when cryptic people mirror each other. I also just want to say, I think this is a beautiful song. I love this one so much. This might be my favorite so far. The strings, the verse, the lyrics, like all of it is just giving badass energy. And it's also so pretty at the same time. Like it feels very romantic and like you're slow dancing or something. I just want to say this album is doing something to me. I literally was not expecting this experience. Okay. I just need to say that. I need that to be known. And I also just want to say she's in love. Okay. The woman is in love. We don't know who he is. She doesn't even know who he is, but she's in love.
Je ne sais quoi, you kiss me et voilà.
Baroque, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful.
Serious, just a little insecure, acting oh so serious. Don't know who you do it for.
The verses are my favorite part of this album so far.
Baby, you're not what you seem. You're not the man of my dreams, but I just love the uncertainty. Je ne sais quoi.
Real. That's real. Ooh. She loves the uncertainty. She loves not knowing what's coming next. She's addicted to the thrill of the relationship. So it's in English. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be in French, but you never know. Don't break my heart. Don't break Marina's heart. See this. I'm gonna say something really extreme. Okay, that's going to be really jumping the gun. But I could see this over time with a few more listens becoming one of my favorite albums of all time. And why do I say that? Because I love Portals by Melanie Martinez and it's also one of my favorite albums. And CJ Barron worked on that album. And while obviously this is a totally different vibe and like soundscape and all of that, I am sensing so many similarities in just the vibes. Like you can tell it was produced by him. And I love Portals. So I'm loving this. I loved that song so much. The verses were everything to me. The chorus was a vibe. Like it was just such a freaking vibe. It was romantic. It was kind of slow dancey, but it was a bop. Like just 10 out of 10 in my eyes. I think that was my favorite so far. The next track is called Digital Fantasy. I have heard a snippet of this on her Instagram and I liked it. It again sounded very girly, like high falsetto being like a main character on this whole album. And I remember it being on this song. Conceptual.
Want a digital fantasy. You don't even want the real me. Say it honestly, you don't want real love.
Woo! Spitting facts.
Just want my lights. Maybe you're just a parasite. Even though I always see you online. You just wanna be inside my world. Ooh. It would take a lot to be your girl. You don't need you just wanna like my photographs.
I'm just like kind of taken aback because I don't always love effects like this in songs, but like I'm living for the effects on her vocals, on the track. Like I'm obsessed.
You're lazy, lazy. I say it honestly, you don't want real love. Hopeless romantic. Turns out you might be a little selfish. Longer than I knew you, it's a modern way, the modern way. I just wanna be inside your world. Everything I did to calm your feet.
It's just so fun.
Want a digital fantasy. You don't even want the real me. Say it honestly. I would rather reality. You're never gonna be with a girl like me. You went and blew the truth. Want a digital fantasy. You don't even want the real me. Say it honestly, you don't want real love. Want a digital fantasy. You don't want a real human being. Cycles honestly.
You don't want a real human being.
You don't want real love. Don't want real love.
Yeah, and she literally brought us inside her digital fantasy. As I said, she just literally brings you into the entire atmosphere and world that she creates for each track, and it totally matches the lyrical content and the title of the song. The title is like a little teaser of what's to come. I loved that song so much. It was just like the most palatable for me so far. I was just able to get right into it and vibe and just jive and all those things. I feel like the other tracks have been kind of growers or like I'm adapting to the soundscape, but I love that like mixture she did of like it feeling so poppy and upbeat and also giving the digital sound effects. It felt like a good mix so that you're not feeling like it's too computery and too much like a video game. I would say that about all these songs. They feel like amazingly fun pop songs in addition to feeling like the soundscape they're in, if that makes sense. And that's what I love about them, and that's what I find so fun and catchy is like it's not too much, it's just tastefully done in my opinion, but it is camp at the same time. So riddle me that. I don't know, I'm just like I really am into this. And like I'm not always a fan of like effects like that on the vocals and stuff, but I just really loved it in that song for some reason. I felt like they were brought in at exactly the right moments to just hit you with that punch and then pull back. You know, you don't want to have an overly big amount of vocal effects on a song like that, or it can just sound like you're inside a computer and just be too much. So I felt like it was very tastefully done. The next song is called Everybody Knows I'm Sad. Actually, now that I think about it, this was originally the song that I was claiming because hashtag I'm sad sometimes. But I tend to prefer sad music over like super happy music. So I feel like it could be a ballad, like a slower song.
Sometimes the truth is I've got nobody to hang out with. Some days for lovers. Sometimes the truth is don't wanna live anymore like this.
This is giving me a happy loner energy.
'Cause I've been getting so lonely and I got nobody to hold me. Got no one to hold me. Maybe I'm not built for this kind of connection. Maybe I was born to live my life alone. I can't even look at my own reflection. Don't want to admit that I've lost all hope. 'Cause everybody knows I'm sad.
it does. I shouldn't like it, but I do.
Sometimes the truth is, I wanna leave everything behind. Maybe if I disappear, then the black hole will clear.
I'm just relating to every lyric on a spiritual level. Don't mind me.
I spend the weekend in bed, I see none of my friends.
I've never been bopping so hard and smiling so hard to such a sadly relatable song.
I've been so lonely all of my life.
That also sounds like a roller coaster to me. Like you're going up the lift hill. Ooh.
Sometimes I wonder why I'm alone at night.
Oh my god. This darker, heavier vibe. Love this as the bridge.
They know I never felt this bad.
And we're in the club. Oh my god. Ooh, what the fuck?
'Cause everybody knows I'm
No, it felt like a song that she wrote about me. I'm gonna be honest, like I sort of felt like she was reading my diary as she wrote the lyrics. No, but I did really relate to that one the most of all the songs so far. I do think it's fitting that I claimed it. It was probably one of my favorites so far. I'm obsessed with the way that it started a little bit slower compared to the other songs, and then the chorus just gave a total club dance break moment. Like that was so much fun. I love the like that was so much fun. I already want to like sing along to it and just dance my little freaking heart out to it. That's what I want to do with all this music. Honestly, a very vulnerable song to be like, I don't see my friends, like I turn off my phone, I just lay in bed. Like that's becoming more and more common of an experience. We are in a loneliness epidemic of sorts. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to relate to that song. I'm definitely not alone in relating to that song. The next one is called Hello Kitty. I feel like this title perfectly matches the aesthetic and the feeling of this album.
Babe, I'm intense. Don't you know what I meant? When I say I like you, that means I'm obsessed. You're my one desire. From afar, like a jaguar. Till you say hello, kitty, make me go rah rah. Babe, I'm intense. Don't you know what I meant? When I say I like you, that means I'm obsessed. You're my one desire. I'm usually shy, coming for the kill, like I'm ready to die. Could drag you on,
Girl!
make me go rah rah. Catch me if you can.
Like on paper are the lyrics my favorite thing in the world? No, but like when she sings them, she makes them work. I don't know how, but this is literally one of my favorite songs already. I literally am obsessed with the melodies in this song. Like I don't know what the frick she's putting in the melodies and the verses and stuff.
Running fast till you say hello, kitty, make me go rah rah. Catch me if you can. Ain't no other man that could find me in the dark. Got nothing to fear. I can feel you near. Now you know the way to my heart.
I am getting a slight Taylor Swift vibe from this song. I don't know what it is, but it's giving me that energy. It's kind of freaking me out. I think that's why I like it so much.
You can come back to my place, but you must like cats. Leave without a trace. I'm endangered, it's a fact, but you must like cats.
Leave without a trace. I'm endangered. Oh my gosh. She's literally saying I'm gonna be a one night stand. Like I'm gonna leave in the morning without a trace. Because I'm not just a cat, but I'm an endangered cat.
Babe, I'm intense.
Okay. I see. He's her prey. It's kind of like Cupid's Girl 2.0.
Man, when I say I like you, that means I'm obsessed. You're my one desire, coming for the kill, like I'm ready
in terms of just the sound and the atmosphere and the feeling of it.
Till you say hello, kitty, make me go rah.
No, that needs to be longer. That needs to be a 10-minute song. Oh my god. Like, the more that this album goes on, the more I'm just like, what in the freakity frack is happening? Like, I am just getting more and more in love the more that it goes on. Why is this maybe like my favorite Marina album? I mean, that is speaking too soon, but I'm just loving this. Probably more than any other Marina album on a first listen. I'm like, wow, this is a thing to behold, a thing to experience, a thing to spend time with. Like, this is probably going to be one of my most played albums of the year. This is something to like really pay attention to. Like, this matters to me and to all of us, right? Hopefully. I don't know, but like, Princess of fucking Power. That's all I have to say. The next one is called I Heart You, and we're actually going to be watching the music video. Diesel hasn't felt anything since birth.
She looks more human on Instagram.
Oh my god, what in the dance pop perfection is happening right now?
She looks more.
A lot of these songs just go right into it, like right into that beat. Not me having to pause. In this intimate performance, a living artist poses on the bed seductively as visitors observe and critique her. On display to be desired, judged, and loved. Okay, this is obviously a metaphor for fame. She shifts through idealized feminine roles, each carefully performed to meet unspoken expectations. A meditation on modern love where the line between performance and reality is constantly shifting, and the masks we wear to be wanted. Yes, I love that. I wish I didn't have to pause to get all that information, but I do love that. Yup.
Then welcome to Y2K, we're going to the 70s. Silver stars upon my face. Leather boots upon my knees. Sorry, I'm a little late. I've been spinning round and round. Welcome to the golden age. Everything is peachy now. Is this something you like?
This is the snippet.
'Cause I love you, and I know that you love me too. I want you, and I know that you want me to. I wanna be holding you tonight.
Freedom. What do the fives mean? Is this her 5th album? I can't do math. Love and Fear, Electra Heart, Ancient Dreams, Fruit, Family Jewels. No, can't be her 5th album, so never mind.
Where are all the parties now?
Okay.
My way around town. Pink and purple, blue and gold. Glitter catsuits, vintage coats. Marry me, let's make a vow. Gin martinis, smoking vogues. Let's make a party of our own. Is there something you like?
I feel like it's a love letter to the fans. Also the cone bra.
La 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 you like? Gonna tell you tonight. 'Cause I love
And she's so cute when she dances.
you too. I want you, and I know that you want
She looks so mystical. Like a Pegasus.
I wanna be holding you tonight.
Feels too much. Me. Hasn't slept in weeks. Me.
I wanna be holding you tonight. We're all going to Y2K, we're going to the 70s.
We're not going to Y2K, we're going to the 70s.
Boots upon my knees.
I don't really get this part. Like, why do they all have captions? It's interesting. I just don't really get it.
There's nothing to complicate.
Leopard leggings are slaying.
I wanna feel your body here.
What in the 70s, 80s dance club inspired track is happening? Oh my god, Marina. You're not allowed to add strings to that, too.
Love you, and I know that you want me to. I want you, and I know that you want me to.
Oh, she's floating. Oh, girl. Frankenstein. Is that Frankenstein? Holding you tonight. I'm just feeling so proud of little Marina right now. If I'm being honest, I'm just like, that's my Marina, you know, she's doing her thing. And this is such an era to experience as my first era as a diamond, I must say, because again, this soundscape, I get it. I fully get it. And I'm so glad that I do. And if you don't get it, that's okay. And I don't blame you, but I am totally on the same page as Marina right now. That one, I don't know if it'll end up being a favorite or not. I feel like I keep saying the songs are my favorite, but that's because they just keep getting more and more exciting to me and like more and more something that I want to be hearing. That one, because it was a bit more dance poppy, I don't know if it'll be a fave or not, but it was so fun. It was so girly and upbeat and catchy and I just want to dance to this whole album and just have the time of my freaking life. And that's the main thing I have to say about it. Okay, the next one is called Adult Girl, which is how I feel most of the time because I don't feel like an adult. Technically, I'm 28, like I'm beyond being an adult. I've been an adult for 10 years, but I feel like a child. There have been like no ballads other than maybe Metallic Stallion, but maybe this will be another ballad.
I can let go of the flower, now my power has returned. I can look back at the past, now I see what I have learned.
Full circle.
But the child won't behave, she wants to scream and cry and rage. The teenage years I never lived, the innocence of high school kids.
The teenage years I never lived. Hello, idle teen. I'm seeing so many lyrical parallels to her other eras. It's insane. I mean, I think she's done that throughout her different albums, but I really am seeing so many very obvious parallels and like, especially to Electra Heart, right? I feel like this is almost maybe in the same world as that album or the same concept. I don't know. I'm not good at like analyzing the concepts and theories behind albums, so definitely let me know if I'm missing something, but I feel like it might be in that same world, in that same realm.
Young romance and endless nights of carefree joy and pure delight. Didn't grow up in a normal world, and now I'm just a idle girl.
Okay. Carefree joy and pure delight. That's what this album is.
Die young, but at least I had some fun. Spent my 20s on the run, dreaming of suicide and love. Think I'm stuck somewhere between childhood and va-va-voom. Always cycling in between existential dread and doom.
It's me.
Razors and knives, missed arteries and blacked out nights. Kittens, mittens, plushy toys, bows and hearts and sullen boys.
I love the imagery.
Now I'm just an idle girl.
I love the delay and then she sounds like a child when she says that a little bit.
Someone tell me how to heal the terror living inside me. I don't even know what's real, I just know I wanna be free.
I feel like this whole album she's been like confident, free. She's coming out with all the glitz and glamour and reinventing herself and experiencing this release. And then this song is like her reverting back, kind of regressing in her thought process or just reliving old traumas, thinking about her past, her childhood, and realizing that she can't just pretend that it doesn't exist. It's still a part of her story. It can't just be patched over. Like she does have to kind of acknowledge it and deal with it before she moves into this new era.
All the things I lost and loved, swept them underneath the rug.
But you can't do that.
Now I understand the world of adult boys, 'cause I'm an adult girl.
The lyrics are making sense, Marina. I mean, seriously, I love the lyrics on this album.
We're still without a pearl, but that's just how it is for an adult girl. Adult girl.
I liked it. It was a bit slower. Took me a second to fully get into because I'm used to the upbeat numbers on this album, but I loved the stripped back vocals, like just coming through so clear. Not as much pizzazz overtaking the storyline as well. And the lyrical parallels to Electra Heart were front and center on that song, and I feel like it was a direct response to that era. Yeah, it was really pretty. It was dark, definitely like kind of brought a moment of realness to the album, right? It feels like we've been in this fantasy world, like this cinematic universe, this video game, this whatever you want to call it. And that was like a break in that. And we were like brought back to real life, real problems that people have, real traumas, real shit. And definitely a very relatable song, at least for probably a lot of people, and myself included. But we're on the last track, and it feels like I've lived so many lives. I'm going to say it again. I've said it multiple times, I know, but let me say it one more time. It feels like I've lived many lives in this journey of listening to this album. But we are finishing now with the song Final Boss, which is kind of a funny reference to like, I think it's a thing people say now is like, you're the final boss of something, meaning you're like the best at something, I think. I think that's what it means. And I did hear a snippet of this song and I actually did not like it. So we will see if this breaks my streak, because I've liked just about every song, but we will see.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so we're back to the video game world.
That's a gun and I'm shouting your name. Boom, boom, boom. That's my sun shining down on your rain. Boom, boom, boom. Are you in the mood to lose me again?
This production kind of reminds me of the production at the beginning of Rollercoaster, I think it was. And I'm not a fan at all. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know what it is.
Are you in the mood to be entertained? You're the final boss in the video game.
Okay.
Never see me again. You're the final boss, I'm your rival. But you can't even look me in the eye, no. 'Cause fuck it, baby, I can be a fall guy. You're the final boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I beat you at your own game. I'm fucking sick of you bullying me. You only did it 'cause I acted so sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Anything you can't control.
The playfulness.
But now that means that you end up on your own. Are you in the mood to lose me again? Are you in the mood to be entertained? Once I'm done, you'll never see me again. You're the final boss, I'm your rival.
I feel like this is the same theme and idea behind Hello Kitty.
I don't care if I never die.
Like, once I'm done, you'll never see me again. Are you in the mood to be entertained? You don't like anything you can't control, but now that means you end up on your own. Like, I'm seeing a little parallel to Hello Kitty and the whole mindset she had in that song.
'Cause fuck it, baby, I can be a fall guy. You're the final boss, I'm your rival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I beat you at your own game.
Ooh, yup.
Now I know all your games. People like you never change.
Finish him!
Thank you, Mario, but I'm princesses in another castle.
Oh, I keep thinking of Princess Peach while listening to this, so I'm not surprised that she mentioned Mario.
You can't even look me in the eye, no. Like a samurai, don't care if I live or die.
Isn't...
Fuck it, baby, I can be a fall guy. You're the final boss, I'm your rival. I know all your games, people like you never change. If I kill you, life will never be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I beat you at your own game.
Game over.
So help me God. I can never predict how an album listening experience is going to go. And this is proof of that. That one was another grower. The first little bit of it, I absolutely hated. And then by the end, I'm just bopping away with no cares in the world, kind of like Rollercoaster. So I'm just, oh my God. Like, I obviously just love this album from front to back. I think I liked almost every single song, which again, I was not expecting after hearing the singles, kind of the different vibes that they had, and then not vibing with all of them. Like, I don't know. I just did not expect to like fully fall in love with this album but if you get it, you get it. That is what I will say about this album. I felt like I was taken to an amusement park. Every song was a different ride at the amusement park. And then I left the amusement park when the album ended. It was such a fun, thrilling, exhilarating listen. There is nothing like this album that I have ever heard in my life. It was so fun, so poppy, kind of that electro pop, dance pop at times, but also like so unique, and like the production again being so specific track to track, like being so particular to the song itself, right? Every song was intentionally crafted to match that storyline, and I think that was what made it such a unique listening experience. It didn't feel like she was trying to be cohesive or try to make the same sound all throughout, but there was a cohesion in the fact that it wasn't cohesive, if that makes sense. And it was such a fun adventure to listen to. I loved every second of this listening experience. Even if there were moments of the songs that I didn't enjoy, it was just such a fun adventure to listen to. To be on the other side of it now, having just like had the time of my freaking life, is the best feeling. And I'm so glad I finally got to listen to this and experience this with you guys. And yeah, this is such a fun new era. Like, I'm so sorry. This is so fun to me. And I am so proud of Marina for releasing this body of work. Okay, I felt like getting a little emotional because, you know, she's been at it for so many years and just doing her thing, and I'm just so proud of how far she's come. And I really felt her heart in this. I felt like she worked hard on this album. As I listened, that's how I felt. I felt like this must have taken a lot of work to get every single vocal exactly the right delivery. Like, she really mixed up her voice a lot between like the playful and like the darker sound, talk singing, whisper singing, singing really bright and jubilant. Like, she vocally went all over the place. Obviously, the production being what it was, that was mainly thanks to CJ Barron, but I imagine she worked on it as well. They developed the sound together, they developed the concept, the themes, but she wrote, I love the lyrics on this album, like literally every single song. Like, there were some little poetic moments, as any Marina album, that's always gonna have the poetic moments, but there were also some that I just loved for no particular reason. Like, they weren't ultra poetic. If you took them out of context, they might not be the strongest lyrics she's ever written in her life, but I still just felt like it worked in the song, and it was just a vibe. And yeah, I just loved the storytelling and like the picture painting and just the cinematic landscape this album created so much. I actually kind of feel like ranking this album, so if I decide to rank it, that will be here. But thank you so much for watching this reaction, and I will see you guys in the next video.